morning, students. Uh, as we have done started the reactions of aldehydes and ketones, so we'll continue it. Oxidation. This is I think number 4. Oxidation with Fehling solution. FeHling. Fehling solution. What is Fehling solution? Fehling solution means it is the alkaline solution of copper sulfate. This is called Fehling solution, and it is prepared by mixing copper sulfate solution and ammonium hydroxide solution. Like this way, Fehling solution is prepared. When aldehyde reacts with Fehling solution, comma, the reagent means the Fehling solution, the reagent is reduced to Q plus oxide Cu2O, which gives red precipitate. This reaction shown by only aldehyde. Ketone cannot reduce Fehling solution. Like Tholen's reagent also reduced by aldehyde, not by ketone. Similarly, Fehling solution also can reduce by your aldehyde, not by ketone, because aldehydes are stronger reducing agent than ketone. That's why. So this is your aldehyde. When reacts with copper sulfate, ammonical solution, that's why I have taken hydroxide, and this reagent is said to be the Fehling solution. Copper 2 plus means the copper sulfate solution, OH minus means the ammonium hydroxide solution. When the reaction takes place, aldehyde itself undergo oxidation to produce carboxylate ion, it converts to carboxylic acid, and the copper is reduced to Q plus oxide, which gives red precipitate, and side product you will get water. This reaction you can use to distinguish the aldehyde and ketone. If you want to distinguish aldehyde and ketone, aldehyde when reacts with Fehling solution, it gives red precipitate, but ketone when reacts with Fehling solution, it cannot produce the red precipitate. So like this way, this reaction you can use in the distinguishing purpose for aldehyde and ketone. Here you have seen this aldehyde is converted to carboxylic acid. This one undergo oxidation. And here copper charge is 2 plus, and here copper charge is plus 1. Plus 2 is converted to plus 1, means copper undergo reduction. Both oxidation reduction takes place. That means this is one example of redox reaction. So here aldehyde acts as reducing agent, copper 2 plus acts as oxidizing agent. Aldehyde is stronger reducing agent than ketone. That's why ketone cannot reduce this Fehling solution. So remember this reaction, or you can use the Tholen's reagent reaction also. These two reactions used for the distinguishing purpose of aldehyde and ketone. In question, if it is given like this, the compound can reduce Fehling solution. That means the compound is aldehyde. The compound can reduce Tholen's reagent. That means the compound is aldehyde, not ketone. So you will get the idea from that. So these are the oxidation reaction of aldehydes and ketones. This Tollens reaction and Fehling solution reaction, these two are very important for exam. Now, reduction reaction of aldehyde and ketone. Reduction reactions. Number of reduction reactions you will get. Some naming reaction also you will get. I mean some special reduction reaction carried out by some scientists, and that type of reaction also you will get here. So that's why number one reduction, normal reduction. When aldehyde, this is your aldehyde, you can write aldehyde like this way also, RCHO. Then you can understand easily. This is your aldehyde. When it undergo reduction, you know this is the symbol of reduction, I mean addition of hydrogen. And in reduction always you have to use some reducing agent. Nickel you can use this reducing agent. Then what happen? Some hydrogen will be added here. One hydrogen will be added with the carbon. Another hydrogen will be added with oxygen, and the double bond will be converted to single bond. Ultimately, it will convert it to alcohol like this. So one hydrogen I have added with carbon, another hydrogen I have added with oxygen. I mean it will convert it to alcohol. And this is one example of primary alcohol. As you know, primary alcohol on oxidation gives aldehyde. So aldehyde on reduction gives primary alcohol. As you know, oxidation and reduction reaction both are opposite to each other. If someone gives one product on oxidation, then the product will give the reactant on reduction. I mean it is the reversed one. Similarly, if you take ketone like this is your ketone example. If you do reduction in presence of reducing agent nickel, then one hydrogen you add with carbon, one hydrogen you add with oxygen, double bond will be converted to single bond. You know reduction means what? Addition of hydrogen. So just addition of hydrogen takes place, and the double bond will be converted to single bond, and you will get the corresponding alcohol. But ketone gives secondary alcohol always. So aldehyde on reduction gives primary alcohol, ketone on reduction gives secondary alcohol. Now another reduction, number 2 for aldehyde and ketone, which is called bimolecular reduction. Bimolecular reduction. Bimolecular reduction means you have to take two molecules like this. This is one ketone, propanone, common name is acetone, and this is another propanone, another acetone. When you take two molecules, that's why it is called bimolecular reduction. And here you have to use some special reagent, magnesium amalgam. Amalgam means metal you have to combine with mercury, then it is called amalgam in presence of water. Then both the compound will combine and you will get this type of compound. Sorry, one methyl group comes here. Like this you will get the product. If you want to write the name 1, 2, 3, 4 butane, this is 2, this is 3, 2,3 dimethyl butane 2,3 diol. Like this you can write the name 2,3 dimethyl butane 2,3 diol. And this type of compounds which contain 2 OH group, this type of compounds are also called pinacol. So in bimolecular reduction, two molecules get combination and some hydrogen is joined with oxygen, and both the compound will combine like this. Double bond will be converted to single bond. So here also addition of hydrogen takes place. The reagent you have to apply. This is one of the special reduction. Magnesium amalgam and water you have to add. Then it will convert it to alcohol. Just addition of hydrogen takes place with oxygen, and the double bond is converted to single bond, and both the compound joined with each other. That's why it is called bimolecular reduction. So this is normal reduction, normal reducing agent you have to use, and this is one of the special reduction by using some special reducing agent. This reaction is carried out and its name is bimolecular reduction. Thank you.